Testing 1 2 1 2 1 2. Can you hear me?
No. Not yet.
I'm not talking to you over there. It just popped up. Hello. Testing 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Testing 1 2.
You're good. Bye.
Oh, you're leaving?
Well, you need to turn up your audio.
Right. All right. Stand by. I'll have to wait till Rudy gets back in here. Stand by here. Let's bring subscribers only in. Slowly. All right. Mr. Diamond says he's getting old. All right, stand by 1 second. I gotta work on these graphics. All right. I could talk like this with my t-shirt up. Is that better? Testing 1 2 1 2. No, we're not back yet. Rudy wanted to use the restroom real quick, so we're at a Coffee Bean outside of Magic Mountain. You know where Magic Mountain, Six Flags is, right? All right, hold on. My 50-year-old body won't let me get to the audio board. All right, stand by. I don't know whose birthday is tomorrow. Certainly doesn't feel like mine. Oh, you can hear me just fine. All right, we'll turn it up just slightly. We left, what did we say, 11:30-ish? It's 6 o'clock. We have another 54 minutes with traffic. 55 minutes with traffic. We're going to hit a bunch of traffic on the 405. So just under an hour, if not an hour left. So what is that, a total of 7.5? Almost 8 hours. Talking into the shirts like the good old days. Oh yeah, these are actually the same microphones we used to talk into the shirt. Yeah, Kevin 5.0 releases tomorrow. Yeah, we're stopped right outside of Magic Mountain. Six Flags, Magic Mountain. Maybe we'll show you the roller coasters on the way out. So earlier we were having internet issues on top of cable issues with Ed. Just kept on shutting down, so I apologize. I think this is a little bit better, and hopefully Ed stays awake. The Grapevine actually wasn't too bad. Lots of trucks, lots of traffic. There's actually a backup on the 5 right outside of Magic Mountain. And then I think it basically gets better until we get down to just about the 405 and Sunset. And that's where we hit all that major 405 traffic. Jealous? Yeah, we stopped for lunch at Harris Ranch. off the 5. It's pretty good. Took about an hour though. Rudy was in line for 30 minutes. 30 minutes to get the barbecue. That was a long 30 minutes. He was in and out on Friday. It took him like less than 5 minutes to go get that. So thanks you guys for tuning in. We're just waiting for Rudy to come back out. He's been in there quite some time. Oh, Rudy! Hopefully you guys are having a good Monday. We will be live tomorrow at LAX. Looking like a noon start time. I'll be at Imperial Hill. The roller coasters. Did we give the bye-bye lady a name? I think it's bye-bye Betty. Bye-bye Betty. I think we're going to go with bye-bye Betty. Bye-bye Betty. All right, here comes Rudy. I need to turn up the mic just a tad when you get a chance.
What's that?
Just need to turn up the microphone just a tad when we get a chance. Brian, yes, there is a show tomorrow, Tuesday at noon Pacific.
Are we on?
Oh, we're on.
We're on. Awesome.
Where's your mic at?
Good question. Oh, tracking. There we go. We on? We on? We're good?
Did you turn up our audio just a little bit?
Oh.
Is our audio okay?
Like number 4?
Yeah, just slightly.
Okay. How's that?
Yeah. Is that it's peaking the red just slightly.
just a little.
Just turn it down just a little bit.
Okay. Oops. Hi, everybody. How we doing?
Allison is on Rudy's iPad right now.
I had to put her away.
Oh,
Sorry. I had to put you away. Gotta be able to read the chat. Hi, everybody. Seatbelts check. Sunglasses check. Internet check. Let's see if I can get myself positioned here. Get the audio board up here so that we can get the ding dong working. All right. Sun is. Oh, we can't do that.
How was the restroom?
Nice and clean.
Turn our audio down just a tad.
Okay, just a tad. There we go. Get some water.
People are asking how long this trip has been. It's going to be just about 8 hours, isn't it? That's a long
8
time.
hours. Ooh.
Well, we
Yeah.
spent an hour at Harris Ranch, half an hour waiting in line, half an hour gassing up, checking out the inside restaurant, and eating. So about an hour.
Yeah. Audio is good. Yeah, we're about 52 minutes away. Yeah, I don't know if you read this one. Let's see, does this work?
I haven't read anything.
Looks like we have a super chat coming in from Jason Ham, Gulfstream guy.
Hey, what's up?
Happy early birthday, Kevin. Without getting political, which Air Force One livery do you both like? The current one that was proposed, or the one that was proposed?
We talked about this the other day. I The other one's fine, and it's been around for a long time. I don't like the new one because I just don't think it's the right color scheme. I was talking about, it needs to be red, white, and blue.
Yeah.
It needs to look like Freedom 1 on Southwest.
Freedom 1 or honoring those who serve, something.
Something. Yeah, honoring those who serve. That's very nice.
Yeah.
The American flag. I don't know. Is it brown, black, and red? It just doesn't make... It's like U.S. Airways colors back in the 90s, 80s, 70s.
Yeah, I think I like the current one. Thank you so much, Jason. Good question. Kevin, you could be a good truck driver.
Oh, really?
Says Brian Henry.
Why is that, Brian? I used to drive a lot. I'm not a big driver anymore.
Yeah, it would have been 6 hours straight if we had just not stopped. But, yeah, we stopped at Harris Ranch, and we needed a quick stop here to get the stream set up and going. Also, quick restroom break. So right now we are right next to Six Flags, Magic Mountain. About to get back on the freeway. Hello, everybody. Hello, welcome back.
So we tried to do this earlier, and it just was not working out. So
yeah.
Between internet and Ed acting up, it was just forget about it. So here we are. Take two.
Take two. 50 minutes away from home.
Yeah, you guys get to see what real LA traffic looks like.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was nice to get up and stretch my legs a little bit. Wanted to take a nap earlier, but I don't know, sometimes I just power through, like just stay awake. Spencer says, hi Kevin and Rudy, thanks very much for giving my daughter your last goodie bag on Sunday at SFO.
Oh yes, we were just walking out.
We completely gave out all of our goodie bags. Most of our trading cards.
Yeah. Sold out of everything.
Yeah, everything's out.
Which is good.
And we're looking at the roller coasters here at Magic Mountain, and I don't know if I could do Magic Mountain anymore. Like, it's... As you get older, the roller coasters just seem to be more intense.
Oh boy, look at this traffic.
What are we gonna have for dinner? That's a good question. You know, I'm still really full from Harris Ranch. So I got the tri-tip sandwich, and Kevin got the pulled pork sandwich.
I'm hungry though. You were eating Cool Ranch Doritos.
I was. I had like 3. I was getting yelled at. Why are you eating Cool Ranch Doritos in the new car? So yeah, technically it's Monday and it's 6 p.m. rush hour. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of semi-traffic here.
Flip the camera, show. Can you flip it?
Oh, flip it. Yeah, sorry. I was reading the chat.
Flip it.
Traffic.
So what's going on with you guys?
Yeah, how's the week going so far for you? Did you guys get the day off? Easter Monday? Teresa's asking if I'm off all week. Oh no, this is actually... Yeah, the kids qualified to move on to the regional level festival. Do I need to hop off of this?
No, it's fine now.
Okay. Okay, I think we're good now.
So what are people saying in the chat? I can't read it. What do you guys
have about an hour to LAX, yeah, give or take. Hello, golfing Amy Photog. Good to see ya. Wayne is asking, how many miles are on your new vehicle now?
Just under 3,000. 2,792. My average MPG for this trip back is 21.4. 21.4 for this trip back so far. I've gassed up twice. I'm on a half a tank of gas right now.
Yeah, at least it's moving. I mean, I wonder if there's a little bit of construction here. Probably part of it. Yeah, we just left Six Flags Magic Mountain. We pulled over, the coffee bean right next to it, just to get things set up for this stream. Had a chance to use the restroom. Main Street Paul, ready for the 70th celebration with Disneyland. It's going to be busy at LAX starting May 16th. Yeah, that's when it starts.
Oh, May 16th is when Disney starts?
Yeah, the 70th celebration. They're celebrating their 70th anniversary.
You really think that's going to bring more people to the park?
Yeah,
more people
yeah.
to the airport?
It's already sold out.
Really?
Yeah. I won't be there. Dora and Steve's Let's Get Lost says, happy early birthday, Kevin.
Thank you. You should flip that camera around again.
My birthday is in July, so I'm sounding a little hoarse. I think I'm just tired from the road, being on the road.
So, interesting fact, it's not only my birthday tomorrow, it's also my dad's birthday. We
That's
were born on the
right.
same day. So happy birthday to my dad.
Yeah, happy birthday to your dad.
He's watching.
What else is new? Talk to me, people. Should I crack a joke? I could just be quiet. We don't have to talk.
Just talk about what people are talking about in the chat. I'm curious. I can't look at the chat. So, what do you guys think?
Yes. Rest in peace to the Pope. Sad news this morning. Question, how is it living in LA, a city where there are a lot of tourists for all the attractions? Neither of us live in, what do you call it? I guess downtown LA.
I mean, I used to live in Burbank, and I lived right next to Warner Brothers, their studio lot. I lived right next to the old NBC lot. I lived right next to Disney lot. Warner Brothers has a studio tour, but it really, honestly, like, it wasn't overflowing with tourists. It wasn't the one place in all of LA where you're going to see a bunch of tourists. Well, actually, three places. Hollywood Boulevard, which I don't really care to go to.
Yeah.
And I think most people, I was always like, we always talked to people. People would come from all over the world, and I'd be like, well, what do you think? And they go, yeah.
Sorry, I'm looking for my phone.
So Hollywood Boulevard, that's where most everyone wants to go, obviously, to go take a look.
Yes.
I think they leave
Stars.
disappointed. A lot of people go to Santa Monica Pier. There's a lot of tourists there. Venice Beach, another place I would not go to. So we really don't run into a lot of tourists.
Yeah, no, and I don't even live in LA, so kind of away from the hustle and bustle of all the, touristy things to do. So yeah, I saw a couple of good questions here. Where was it? Sorry. How did you guys meet, and are we related? We are not related. We met in, was it 2019, 2020, somewhere around there. We met at the Hill.
There's a podcast.
Yeah. So, but we're not related. We're just friends.
Related.
We're just friends. Is there going to be a video of the kid who upstaged Rudy the other day? Upstaged me or upstaged Kevin and me?
Like a highlight clip? I don't know. I'll eventually get the highlights from the last 2 days. just been busy. I haven't been able to. I do all the highlight. I cut all that stuff. So I run all the social media cuts and stuff like that. That's me. You think, Rudy's got his busy work. Charlie does other stuff. So it's easier for me if I'm not live just to cut that stuff down. I already know where to look for it. I already know what we have. And of course our mods always do a great job of highlighting the moments. But we were talking about, I think, even with the technical issues yesterday and leaving that stream not in the way that we really like to, but Rudy brought up this morning saying that there was probably 2 moments that we walk away from this past weekend that people will remember on the channel. One, 9-year-old Adam upstaging the Plain Jockeys. I think you guys will always remember that. And number 2 was our friends, Rudy's old college roommate and our friend, both piloting that Delta 767 yesterday and waving to us and giving a happy Easter to Rudy and Kevin. And you guys will remember that. Well, at least we'll probably remember that more, but you guys will remember Adam. And so there's always, when you leave a stream, of course we see a lot of great aircraft and whatever, but I think that's moments like that you guys will remember for years to come. So as long as you walk away with moments that people will remember, then you did your job. And those are the moments that will end up in the highlight reel at the end of the year, and people will continue to talk about for years to come. So, and you never know when those moments are going to come. That's what's always fun and exciting about what we do.
Yeah, and my buddy from college shared with me this morning that his whole family was watching live as we were filming his takeoff, and his children were waving at the TV screen, and I shed a tear when I saw that. It was such a special moment, and I'm glad that we were able to capture that. So that's definitely something I'm going to remember for a very long time. Yeah, we saw the news about the Delta A330 catching fire there in Orlando. We're still waiting to hear more official reports as to what happened. Yeah, we're in direct contact with Adam's dad, so we'll be able to reach out and make sure we get permission to post and whatnot.
Well, he's already been on the show.
True. Yeah, he's already been on the internet, so, and yeah, we're good to go with that. Besides Holy Moly, what's the second craziest moment you've ever captured?
The guy running out on the tarmac. Or I shouldn't say tarmac, the taxiway in LAX.
That's crazy. That was a wild show.
Yeah.
Michael wants to know what grade I teach. I teach 6th, 7th, and 8th grade middle school. I teach music. I think someone asked that earlier, and then unfortunately our stream shut down on us. I think we're good now, right?
Yep.
Crystal clear. You can tell it's like kind of almost sunset time here.
I'll flip the camera one more time. It's kind of a cool area.
And we have Craig Russell gifting 1 AIRLINEVIDEOS live membership. Thank you so much, Craig.
Thank you, Craig.
Let's see, what else do we have in the chat? What do we have going on? Gotten this question a couple times. Are you on spring break? Our spring break was actually the week we went to Honolulu. This weekend we were given Friday off, we were given Monday off, which is today. So that's part of the reason we were able to make the trip. I was able to join in on the Cisco. I think we're not even on.
No.
Are we on?
No. Give it a second.
Coming back, coming back.
We're back.
Let me repeat that again because I don't think any of that went through. We have a super chat coming in from our friend Jason in Washington State. Have a safe drive back to LA.
Thank you, Jason.
Thank you. 45 minutes away now. Thank you so much. Yeah, nobody uses signals when changing lanes here. Nope. There's a car chasing the horseshoe, really?
What, right now? No way.
No way, that's crazy.
Seriously?
It's all downhill from here. Sammy Nicole wants to know, what kind of car is this? It's really nice.
This is a 2025 Toyota Land Cruiser.
My Bell 916 says, thanks for coming up to San Francisco. It was a pleasure to meet you both with my husband and son. Question I didn't get to ask, what camera do you shoot with, Rudy? What I was holding out there is a Sony Alpha A7 III. The Sony lens, it's 200 to 600 millimeters.
Yes. Nice lens.
Yeah, it's a nice lens. My only complaint about it is it doesn't get wide enough for certain types of, depends where you're at. San Francisco is perfect, but when you're a little bit closer to the plains, for instance, at Clutter's Park, LAX, it's a little difficult to get some of the bigger planes fully framed in the shot. And Craig Russell coming back with another gifted membership. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Craig.
To us. Hello. Alrighty. So I don't know if anyone's watching and they're probably new. I'm Rudy. That's Kevin.
I'm Kevin.
And we are driving. We're almost back home. We've driven for what, 7 hours now? 7 hours or so.
7 hours
from San Francisco, and we're now 42 minutes from arriving home. This question is interesting. How do all you LAX-based plane spotters compete? I wouldn't say we compete. And if you're talking about plane spotters, LAX plane spotters are very, is communal the right word? They like to kind of congregate with one another. If you ever go to the Hill, you'll see a lot of plane spotters kind of, sharing their shots and talking about, oh, what's coming in, what's coming out, or what's going out. I wouldn't say there's a competition. Now, if you're talking about live streamers, it's a whole different thing. But that would be my answer to your question. What are your settings on your camera? Well, that depends. I think when Kevin shoots, he shoots on auto.
Auto.
I have it on shutter. Is it shutter priority? Manual focus or manual. And it just depends on the time of the day. Or I'll adjust the shutter speed. And the reason why I do that is because I like to have the camera stick to trying to capture the shot as quickly as possible so you get rid of any sort of blur, especially with still photography. Let's see. What other questions do you have?
Yes, what other questions do you have for your plane jockeys?
Have you ever ridden in a prop plane or a helicopter?
Yes, I've done both. I've shot video inside of a Cessna, and I took a helicopter from Long Beach to Catalina Island for a video shoot one time.
Oh, wow. I've been on a helicopter once, and that was...
Enough.
I think it's when I was like 4 or 5 years old. I don't really remember it.
I don't like helicopters. Really don't like helicopters.
No. Would you guys ever do a live stream in San Diego at the airport?
Yes, we would if there was a spot. And the Laurel parking garage is not a spot to live stream from. That is private property. Someone's live streaming from there, and they shouldn't be.
Uh-oh. Do you ever want to go skydiving?
No, I could not do that.
No, I don't think I could.
No way.
Let's see. We have a couple of viewers asking kind of similar questions. Where are we going this summer? Do we have trips planned? What's the next trip? I don't know if we want to put it out there.
It's all over the table. There's nothing really definite at this point. We haven't locked down dates and anything, so until we lock down dates, I don't think we should really say anything. I mean, I'd like to go back to SFO next month. Well, actually, we were talking about it on the way here.
Next month? I thought we said June.
Oh, is that June?
We're still in April.
Oh, okay. But yeah, we were talking about, like, at least me going up there, like, once a month.
Yes, once a month, but after you already have trips planned for May.
May is going to be tough.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on in May. June is going to be even crazier.
Yeah. We have our next super chat coming in. Thank you so much, Shiftless Been Idle. Love the impromptu drive stream. Definitely out of the norm. You guys are the best. Mods and members too. Cheers. Thank you so much. Man, it's been over a year that we were hanging out there at the TWA Hotel. Good times.
Great oldies.
Say that again. Thanks so much.
So right now we're on the 405 freeway. To the right of us is Van Nuys Airport.
Oh.
To the left of us is Burbank Airport.
Yeah, so Kevin hopes to get back to San Francisco about once a month or so. We have our next super chat coming in from our friend Super 80 Adrian. Good to see you. Adrian says, your SFO trip this weekend inspired me to do a mini spotting trip to JFK LaGuardia today. I explored a few spots for views around Kennedy I haven't visited before while dealing with the runway roulette. Oh man. Runway roulette. I guess we should call it that, because you just never know.
Sounds like a good day.
Glad we were able to inspire you. And hopefully we're inspiring people from around the world to just get out there and plane spot. Go catch those planes. And Captain Dilworth becoming a silver member. Thank you so much.
Hello, Captain. Thank you.
Thank you.
You guys enjoying the view of the freeway? You seeing how crazy we drive here in Southern California? There's a huge difference in how people drive in LA versus San Francisco.
Oh, yes.
It's a huge difference. Huge difference.
Absolutely. And our next super chat from our friend Renee Meister.
Hey, Renee.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Oh, boy.
Happy birthday, dear Kevin. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you. Oh.
Thank you so much, Renee. Awesome. Good singing, by the way. Oh boy.
My gosh. All right, 9 frames a second.
Sit it down now. Trying to read the chat. It's a little bumpy right here.
Hi.
Oh, I should have had the chipmunk sing it. Oh boy.
Do it again? No.
Okay. Gonna bring in our next super chat coming in from our friend Linda. Linda's serving you a piece of cake.
Ah, thanks, Linda.
Thank you, Linda. There's even a candle on it.
Oh, just one, right?
Yes, gotta blow it out. Thank you, Linda. So back to the chat. What is the spec of the Land Cruiser spec?
2025 Land Cruiser. It's the middle one. It's not the 1956. It's one in the middle. What'd you think of the ride? It's your first long ride in the car. What'd you think?
Right now I have the seat cooler on, so I'm...
Oh, you still have it on?
Yeah, nice and cool. Yeah, very, very comfortable. I'm sure if I needed to take a nap, it would be very cozy, very comfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, flip the camera. You guys can see the Sepulveda Pass here. This is usually very busy in the morning.
Our next super chat comes from our friend Joni, with an awesome question. Kevin is 29, right?
Sounds good to me, Joni. 29.
It's a good one, yeah. Good guess there. Yeah, tomorrow is Kevin's birthday, and he's turning 29 apparently. I don't know, that's not what I heard. Thank you, Joni. Our next super chat coming in from our friend DJ J-Tech.
What's up, DJ?
With also a slice of cake.
Thank you.
It's like strawberry cake to me.
Yummy.
Strawberry? Oh, red velvet. Red velvet. Let's say red velvet. And earlier, DJ J-Tech was asking if we've set up our coffee bar at the office. You know, it's funny you mentioned that because I was thinking about bringing my Nespresso maker because I don't really use it at home. Might as well bring it to the office.
No, we just go to Starbucks
Or that.
Office.
Thank you so much. Viewers wishing you a happy birthday. Thanks for sharing the road trip. Jay is asking, Rudy, what instruments do you play or teach? My primary instrument is clarinet. That's the instrument that I am best at. I can also play piano, saxophone, a little bit of trumpet, and that's pretty much it. I have basic knowledge of everything else: violin, trombone. I teach all of the stringed instruments in the orchestra: violin, viola, cello, and bass. And I teach all of the band instruments. Our next super chat from our friend Ryan Bomar. Good to see you.
What's up,
Happy
Ryan?
birthday, Kevin.
Thank you, Ryan.
Ryan says my 50th is on the 25th. Ooh.
Of this month?
Yeah.
Wow.
Coming up. Big 5-0 on the 2-5.
Well, happy early birthday.
Yes, happy early birthday. Thank you.
Guys, getting a view of the Sepulveda Pass. This takes us from the valley over to the west side.
We have a question from our friend. Is it Xiaomei? Sorry if I said it wrong. Question for you all. Have you guys ever thought of streaming at another location at SFO other than Bayfront?
There's not really too many other places where you're going to see the ones. That's the problem. 2.8s you can see multiple different locations, but the 2 of the ones are the closest at Bayfront. So if you really want the up close action on the ones, you've got to go to Bayfront. There's no other option. Oh, look at how like Coastal Eddy. You see Coastal Eddy?
Oh yeah, Coastal Eddy.
Look how we were in the valley. It's sunshine now. It's cloudy and yucky over on the west side.
Yeah.
You guys see that?
Here we come. Our next super chat coming in from Captain Dillith. Thanks so much. Captain says, hi Kevin and Rudy, big fan, been watching for 3 years and just got my driver's license and starting my PPL. Big goals coming true. It's a private pilot license.
Very nice, congrats.
Awesome, that is very exciting. We have another slice of cake coming in from Daniel.
Thank you, Daniel.
Thank you so much, Daniel, for that slice of cake. Optimistic Mountain Landscape says, happy birthday, Kevin. I will be 67 on May 24th and will complete at the Minnesota Senior Games, or compete at the Minnesota Senior Games in August.
Nice.
Nice. And our next super chat coming in from our friend Mike D. $20. Thank you so much. You are amazing, says the pair.
Ah, thank you, Mike.
Thank you so much. Competition Karting asking, will you be at the H on Friday?
It's funny, Allison was asking me about that earlier. Are you doing Thursday or Friday this week? I said, I haven't even thought about that yet. I don't know. Maybe Thursday is better than Friday. I don't know. What do you guys think? Thursday, Friday?
Thursday or Friday?
Thursday or Friday? Thursday seems to be a little busier than Friday at this point.
Yeah, traffic is actually really good right now. I'm surprised.
Like usually it's backed up right here. We're coming up to it.
Oh yeah, there is traffic ahead of us. Everyone's saying Friday.
Friday? Really? Friday?
Friday. Do it
Really?
Friday.
Friday?
Friday. Friday.
Alright,
Friday,
Friday.
please.
Okay. They're like Friday night, Kevin. Friday night, Kevin. Bring out the Nighthawk, Kevin. Nighthawk, Kevin. Friday Nighthawk.
Friday, 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 Friday.
Friday Nighthawk.
Friday, Friday, Friday.
Really? Everyone says Friday?
There was one viewer who said Thursday.
Oh, wow. Such a good show on Thursday.
Was there aircraft emergency earlier at LAX?
Yes. Why?
Do we know anything about that?
I don't know. I got
No?
the alert. That's all I know.
Thomas says, you're making great time. Didn't think you'd pass sunset so fast.
I know.
Now we're in Eddy.
You're gonna see some major traffic up here, just south of the 10.
Our next super chat coming in from our friend Farid Abed, giving us a slice of cake.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Here we go. Here comes the traffic.
Here's the traffic.
Oh,
yeah.
It doesn't seem to be moving.
No. Oh, hello.
What are you doing slowing down so... What? Sheesh. And here we go. Now stopped. This is typical LA
Optimus
traffic.
says to clean the window.
Yeah, well, this whole car needs cleaned.
Oh, you know what? There's
Inside
like
and
a...
Ooh.
There's a spot right in front.
move
Let
it?
me see. Yeah.
Move it to the left. Oops. I was just flash my light to that guy.
And now the fun begins. It's just overcast, not Eddy. Yeah, that's the thing about plane spotting, is that you have to be, if you're gonna do, especially if you're gonna do a live stream, you have to be in an area that is not private property.
Why? What's the question?
The same viewer who was asking if we have considered other spots around SFO. A good location is probably Sky Terrace at one of the terminals, though I'm not sure if airport staff would let you guys in with all the equipment. Good point.
You're not going to see the ones. That's the only way you're going to see the ones is at Bayfront. That's the only way. And not every area at Bayfront you can see the ones. So, to me, I think you've got to see the ones.
Yeah, that's what it's all about. Our next super chat from our friend Francis in Australia.
Thank you, Francis.
Francis says, I bought the Holy Moly hoodie a couple of weeks ago, but didn't realize the significance until someone mentioned it in the chat, so I had to look at your video and wow, holy moly, I'm already in the 22nd, so a very happy birthday, Kevin.
Thank you, Francis. By the way, that was shot a year ago on the 23rd, so on Wednesday. That will make 1 year.
Wow.
Since Holy Moly.
Holy moly.
Thank you, Francis.
Thank you. Some people call this the 405 parking lot. Yes.
You guys want the sound of cars going by?
Boom, boom. I don't think we would be allowed to stream from the parking garage at SFO.
If you're talking about the employee parking lot, I think you can only see the 2-8 runways. I mean, you can see parts of the one, but it's a little far away. Plus, you're not going to get those double landing shots.
Yeah. No, the spot we were at is really cool. And it's also nice. We also like to think about accessibility in terms of viewers being able to approach and come and say hello and get their, free goodie bags and trading cards.
Nearby.
Restroom, that's important. How much longer till we get there? 18 minutes. 540 viewers watching. Thanks so much for joining us. We're completing our trip from San Francisco this weekend. You know, we did this a year ago, about a year ago, over a year ago now, when we went to San Francisco last, is that February? Yeah. Did a quick live car ride. What do we call it? What do you call it? Live drive?
Live drive? I don't know.
What other questions do you have for us? Or do you just want to enjoy the traffic?
Yeah, I was going to say, do you guys like the shot of the traffic, or do you want to see us?
Do you want to see us, or do you want to see the cars?
Us? Do you want to see the cars? I feel like I'd rather see the cars.
Yeah, Linda, I still have to drive to my house, but I'm excited to see my cats. Are we doing dinner before I leave?
Oh, I didn't think about that.
No pressure.
We can.
I have time.
I gotta eat.
Yeah, I gotta eat.
Gotta eat, right?
And
Isn't that a line in the office?
I'm also...
Jim was at the Chili's. I was like, you gotta eat. Remember when Pam came back? She's like, are you gonna order some food? And he's like, yeah, I gotta eat. You gotta eat. Remember that?
No, I'm trying to remember.
Remember after she got in the fight with her boyfriend in the parking lot? She comes back in, sits at the table with Jim at the Dundies. The Dundies episode.
I'm still trying to remember.
Oh my gosh.
The only thing I remember along those lines is the manager was like, people are trying to eat when Dwight takes his shirt off. I gotta go back and rewatch that. Because I'm at the point of The Office where I feel like I know every line, and if I don't, I gotta go back and rewatch it. Yes, we are back live from the Land Cruiser. Your plane jockeys showing you the 405.
Just a little bit on the 4. Looks like it's peaking a little bit.
Oh, well, now that we have the windows down. Kevin Ramsel updating us on this emergency from earlier. LA Fire Department was on standby at runway 6.
6?
Oh no, I think that's not it. That would be, I guess that would be the reverse of 24. Flight 787 out of Toronto shortly before 4 p.m. So Dreamliner, would that be Air Canada? Possible electronics malfunction. Well, thanks for that update, Kevin.
Thanks, Kevin.
And our next super chat coming in now from Captain Dilworth, coming back with this question: what's the craziest thing you guys have seen on the stream?
Definitely the holy moly. Lufthansa 747 slamming it into the ground. Definitely.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of the craziest thing that I've seen, like, that I have seen. A couple of crazy go-arounds. Is it Air New Zealand did a go-around during Cranky Dork Fest one year?
Oh, yeah, that last minute. Yeah.
That was kind of crazy. D is asking if I've always wanted to be a teacher. Yes, pretty much sophomore year of high school is when I realized that I wanted to be a teacher. Teresa asking a very important question. Is Kevin going to check the P.O. box tomorrow?
Yes. It's gonna be tight because it doesn't open till like 10 in the morning, and I gotta be in Imperial Hill by 11. So I will do my best. It's already closed for the day, so I can't get there today.
Yeah. Yeah, what happened with... Someone said there was a car chase in the Horseshoe. Is that true? Our friend Seth says, hey, Rudy, I love watching AVL partly because it reminds me of all the LA memories of traveling there for vacation.
Very cool.
Atlanta Flights is saying, I would not follow that truck in front of you. Things can fall out. Well, maybe.
Good point.
I remember my mom once told me she was following a truck or something, and that truck had some sort of like a large ladder or something, and it ended up falling out. And luckily she had enough distance that she was able to, get to the next lane over.
I was driving down the 130, gosh, it's in the valley, going toward Pasadena. Driving there, I was driving an SUV. Next thing I know, I see a shopping cart in the HOV lane. Like in the middle of the HOV lane, coming at me. Shopping cart in the middle of the lane.
Oh my gosh.
I had to like veer to the right. I almost rammed into someone. I mean, that's not something you want to run into.
Yeah, no.
On the freeway going, 70 miles per hour. That was scary.
That's terrifying.
Shopping carts.
No, Oliver, we are nowhere near Disneyland. Hello, Megan, Space Needle, good to see you. Do you guys like long road trips, long car rides? I honestly don't.
Oh, you don't?
I get I zone out. I'm a little zoned out right now.
Yeah, well,
maybe it's time for food.
8 hours in the car.
I'm struggling to read the chat. Keep me entertained, viewers.
Oh boy.
Hi, Sarah Deal. Sarah Deal wants to go from being the real deal to being the big deal.
Oh, she wants to now be called the big deal?
She's the big deal.
Oh boy, the big deal.
Emily's asking, is there a food you each hate? And what is it?
Fish. Most fish, not all fish.
I'm not really good with spicy food. I'll do like a little bit of spice, but anything super spicy, I do not like. Oh, now she wants to be the Bastille.
The Bastille? That sounds like a Christmas special.
We're just 8 minutes away from LAX. So, what's the plan here?
We'll end it.
Yeah, we gotta wrap it up soonish. I don't think Kevin wants to give a tour of the office.
No tour of the office.
So we're down to the last 5 minutes or so of our drive and the last 5 minutes of this trip. You know, we went for a walk before we left the hotel this morning, and it was kind of bittersweet. And you know all those flowers?
Oh, all the daisies.
Beautiful daisies that were there. Well, they mowed the lawn this morning, and the daisies.
Yeah.
They're
no more
gone.
daisies.
It was nice to just kind of do one final walk around Bayfront Park. Hydraulic 2020 says, I've been following you guys since 2021. Love AVL. Thanks to all that you do.
Thank you.
Optimistic Mountain Landscape. Best vacations you ever had?
Vacation.
St. Martin.
Was that a vacation? That wasn't a vacation. That was a work.
I was on vacation. I'll
You
be
were on
honest.
vacation.
No, if I really wanted to count vacation, my first time in Hawaii with my family was the best vacation ever. And we're hoping to go back to Hawaii this summer for family vacation. So I'm looking forward to that.
That's nice.
You want country music as we end? I guess we could do that. Give you a proper ending.
We'll get off at Howard Hughes Parkway. You know Howard Hughes. You guys all know Howard Hughes, right?
Yeah. So just giving you all a 5-minute or so warning, about to end the stream here. So if you have any last minute questions or birthday wishes for Kevin, whatever.
Concerns? Any concerns?
Concerns, complaints.
Complaints, yeah.
Mod's really good at taking care of the complaints, so just let them know and we'll take care of it. Shark Aviation's asking, what's your favorite place to plane spot at LAX? I feel like we've gotten that question a lot.
Favorite place to plane spot? If you want to be amongst the other plane spotters, Imperial Hill. If you want the best shots, go to H Hotel.
Yes, I second that. Did you guys come to Santa Barbara for relaxing? Santa Barbara's nice. I've been there once before.
It's fun.
Yeah, so the next official AIRLINE Videos live stream is tomorrow, Tuesday. We say starting at noon.
Noon, yeah.
Kevin's birthday. Who knows who might show up? Unfortunately, I can't go. Be celebrating as soon as I can tune in. Melbourne Flights remembers when I tried Vegemite for the first time. Yeah, I feel like I just had that taste in my mouth just now. Well, I think we're gonna wrap it up here. We're almost to LAX.
Almost back to the office.
We have one more super chat coming in. Hello. There we go. Coming in from our friend Kushi Patel.
Hey.
She says, hi, Kevin and Rudy. Love the SFO shows. Happy 50th birthday, Kevin.
Thank you. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Anthony Teal says, happy early birthday, Kevin. Have a good day at school tomorrow, Rudy. Thank you. And happy birthday, Kevin. Game Boy Lyric.
Thank you.
Christina also says happy birthday. Another super chat coming in from our friend TomBot14.
Hey, TomBot14.
Thanks, Kev. and Rudy and Mods, this community. Even a drive is fun. Safe travels. We're almost home.
Thank you. Yeah, we're almost home.
Whoa, now stay in your lane, Bull.
Yeah, really.
Jeez.
Already all dented up over there.
Alrighty, everybody. I think we're gonna wrap it up here. So, we hope to see all of you on the stream tomorrow. And thanks so much for a wonderful weekend, SFO. Thanks for the trip, Kevin.
Thanks for coming with me, Rudy.
That was a lot of fun.
Thanks,
So
you
until
guys.
next time.
We flip it and we'll play the cowboy music.
Yes.
How about that?
There we go. That's how we do it here.
Three? You were at 3?
Oh no. That's why. This is right. Thank you all so much for joining us, and we'll see you all tomorrow.